Alright, let's dive into this because it's a story that's both alarming and, honestly, a bit overwhelming. Europe is on fire, literally. But what's happening in Greece right now? It's not just a wildfire, it's a full-blown crisis. Personally, I think this is one of those moments where we need to step back and ask, how did we get here? And more importantly, what does this mean for the future? Here's the deal. While France and Spain are making progress, France has contained its massive fires in Bordeaux, and Spain is stabilizing outbreaks, Greece is still in the thick of it. The greater Athens region and Cephalonia island are battling multiple fires, and it's not just the flames that are the problem. It's the winds. Gale-force winds, reaching up to 100 kilometers per hour, are turning this into a nightmare scenario. What makes this really interesting is how these winds aren't just spreading the fire, they're making it nearly impossible for firefighters to do their jobs. Aircraft can't draw water, can't make drops. It's like fighting a fire with one hand tied behind your back. In my opinion, this raises a deeper question. How prepared are we for these kinds of extreme weather events? Greece's civil protection minister said the fire department has been pushed to its limits. And it's not just about resources, it's about the human cost. 3 firefighters lost their lives this week. That's not just a statistic, it's a reminder of the real, devastating impact of these fires. Now, let's talk about the scale of this. Theodore Gennaros, a wildfire meteorologist, said the fires around Porto Germino have likely affected over 10,000 hectares. That's almost double the original estimate. And here's where it gets even more alarming. He believes this could be classified as a megafire. What this really suggests is that we are not just dealing with a local crisis. This is part of a bigger, global trend. Greece, like the rest of the Mediterranean, is hit hard by the climate crisis every summer. High temperatures, heat waves, droughts, it's a recipe for disaster. But here's the thing, this isn't just Greece's problem. Across the EU, fires have burned around 485,000 hectares since the beginning of the year. That's half the size of Cyprus. If you take a step back and think about it, this is a wake-up call. Climate change isn't a distant threat, it's here, and it's burning our forests, our homes, our livelihoods. What many people don't realize is how interconnected these events are. France's fires, Spain's outbreaks, Greece's megafires, they're all symptoms of the same problem. And while France and Spain are starting to recover, Greece is still in the fight of its life. Villages are being evacuated, homes are being destroyed, and the fire risk remains near maximum. It's a stark reminder of how fragile our ecosystems are. One thing that immediately stands out is the role of human activity in all this. In France, 308 people have been arrested in connection with the fires. That's a detail I find fascinating and troubling. Are these fires accidental, or are they being started deliberately? The civil guard in Spain suspects the fire in Castellón might have been deliberate. If that's true, it adds a whole new layer of complexity to this crisis. From my perspective, this isn't just about putting out fires, it's about addressing the root causes. Climate change, human activity, lack of preparedness, these are all pieces of the same puzzle. And until we tackle them head-on, we are going to keep seeing these devastating wildfires year after year. So, what's the takeaway here? Personally, I think it's this: we can't afford to ignore what's happening in Greece, or anywhere else. These fires are a symptom of a much bigger problem, and if we don't act now, things are only going to get worse. It's not just about saving forests or homes, it's about saving our planet. And that's a fight we all need to be a part of. What do you think? Is this a turning point, or just another chapter in a much longer story? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because this isn't just a story, it's our reality.